Hey guys, Redneck Mini 14 here, and today, in 2014, in the wonderful world of pump-action shotguns, and really I guess since the 1950s and 1960s, there are basically two very popular pump-action shotguns that basically rule the market for shotguns, and they are the Remington 870 and the Mossberg 500. And you can also throw the Mossberg 590, 535, 510, because they're all based off of the same action, pretty much. But today, we're actually going to talk about the shotguns that were very popular before those guns even came around. You know, it's before Mossberg was really a very popular company. Especially in the shotgun world, because that didn't happen until about the 60s, as far as I know. But before Mossberg came out with the 500 and Remington came out with the 870, Winchesters were the shotguns to buy. And of course there were others. There were other Remingtons. There were Stevens. There's the Ithacas, but the Ithacas came a little later. But as far as who really came first, I'm pretty sure it was Winchester, and it all really started with the Winchester 1897, which is this shotgun here. Actually, it really started with the Winchester 1893. But we're gonna check this real quick and show you that it is clear. And we're going to drop the hammer. But it really started out with this shotgun. This was really the first very popular and successful pump-action shotgun. Yeah, it has an external hammer. This is a John Browning design, and as you know, pretty much anything from John Browning is a very successful gun. But it all started with this. This was the first successful pump-action shotgun. And this one, the 1897, was produced from 1897 to, I believe, 1957. So it had a good 50, 60 years going for it. And, yeah, so it's very popular. And, of course, they have reproductions of the 1897, but they're all Chinese and Japanese, all foreign companies as far as I know. This one is an actual Winchester. As you can see on the barrel, actually I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up on this camera or not, but it does say Winchester. And it is a very nice gun. It has no flap in the bottom. The shell lifter comes out the bottom, and you know, it has room for the shell to come out of the tube, drop in here, and then you push it forward. The shell goes up, and then the lifter comes in at the bottom of the bolt and locks it into place. The release is right here. Hit the button, pull forward, pull back. Can't do it when the hammer is on half cock, and when the hammer is fully forward, you just have to pull forward and pull back. You don't have to worry about dealing with the button. So that is the 1897. This is a takedown model. They're both takedown models actually. I'm not sure about the Model 12, but the 1897 actually started out with a solid frame, and then they came out with the takedown for ease of maintenance. But anyway, that's this gun, and this particular 1897, they're both 16 gauge. But this particular 1897 is 73 years old. It was made in 1941. So, I looked up the serial numbers on both of these to see what age they were. And for a 73-year-old gun, it's really not in that bad of shape. They both have these corn cob forends, and they're as far as I know, all of the 1897s that were made had corn cob forends, and most of the Model 12s did as well. So that's the 1897. Now we're going to move on to the Model 12. This came out in 1912 and was originally just a 20 gauge, and then later they came out with 16 gauge and 12 gauge, and then eventually 28 gauge. And then later on they had the Model 42, which is basically a Model 12 scaled down for a 410. But this was basically the next step in line for the Winchester shotguns, because it has a hammerless design. And this was not made by John Browning. Let me show you that it's empty. The release is right here. This gun was actually made by, I believe, representatives from Winchester in 1912. Oops. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. But this is also a takedown model. You push the pin out like this. Turn it. There's actually a couple little arrows here. You have a little arrow here and a little arrow here. Turn it, pull it out, pull the pump all the way out. Make sure that the pump is actually all the way out, and then you turn it. There it goes. And it just comes apart like that, and you put it back together the same way. And that's how the 1897 is supposed to be. See, now I'm having problems getting this back together. Of course, it would happen on camera. Alright, hold on.